All right, guys, I got a dilemma. I need to work out today, but I've got all this stuff from Evolpow that I need to put together. It's not all going to be put together today, but over the course of the next couple days, I'm going to take a couple hours here and there. I'm assuming it's going to take 3 or 4 hours to do it all. I don't have that today, so today I'm just going to put together the bench, and then I'm going to get these boxes out of the way so I can do my workout. So I don't know much about this company, but the products look pretty neat. You know, these all-in-one systems are pretty these all-in-one systems are pretty convenient for home gyms. They don't take up a lot of space. There's a lot of versatility. You can get a lot of things covered. But one of the interesting things about Evopow's system is that they're really inexpensive. Now, quality matters, but price matters as well. We are going to see what kind of quality these guys put together. I'm pretty confident that it's going to be pretty good just based on the reviews and some of the stuff that I've been seeing. I've had several systems in the past. I'm pretty specific about things that I like. Some people use this. We'll see if I need it. So this is the company. So far, so good. You know, I like stationary benches for certain things, but a good adjustable bench really comes in handy for incline presses, incline shoulder stuff, shoulder presses. There's a lot of things. I like doing seated, like 45-degree angle bicep curls. Those are killers. This hopefully is pretty straightforward and pretty simple to put together. I won't need the instructions, pretty sure, but we will see. You know, actually, I don't know that I've ever put a bench together, an adjustable bench before. I've had several in the past, but this one I will be putting together myself. Just fine. It's kind of a break in the monotony of my day. Get a little project, got a nice before and after, disassembled before, put together afterwards, and then you get to use it. I don't know what kind of tools we're going to need here. I'm guessing that the instructions would have told me all that, but I have a really bad habit of not using instructions. But I may glance at them for this just to see how straightforward it is. Oh, that's nice. It actually and maybe other companies do this too. I don't know that I've ever had one that it's got the degrees on there for you. So that's pretty convenient. That's nice. Maybe they all do that and I've just never noticed. I don't know. Running out of space here. You know, home gyms, you got to be pretty tricky. I mean, you got to be pretty specific because it is tricky finding space for everything. So it's really important that you get the equipment that suits your needs and your space all at the same time. Sure, this is kind of the boring part. So the way that I've always put things together is, actually I'm going to leave those with their bag because they are labeled. That comes in handy when you get stumped. But what I like to do is I like to kind of figure it out myself without instruction. But sometimes you get stumped. So actually my back is not feeling so great today. I was doing a roof repair on a box truck for another business that I do. And this morning I was doing some caulking in a big hole that I had to patch. And I don't know, I guess I twisted funny something, but not feeling so hot. But we will see. So I'm gonna look at the instructions. I don't have my glasses on. That's one problem. Go. All right, got it together. This is actually video 2. The first one, I didn't have a head. So pretty satisfied with this so far. This didn't take but maybe 15 minutes to get put together. Probably an extra minute or two because there was the bolts that hold the holders in place and the seats in place are the same thread count, but one's shorter than the other and I just picked the wrong one. So that was a quick fix though. Long ones go in here, short ones go in the seat backs and the seat. This is not your, this isn't the highest quality bench out there. There's definitely stuff that is more sturdy as far as this element. The overall sturdiness of the bench is pretty good. It's got a nice wide stance, but yet doesn't take up a lot of room, just like most wheel-around benches. This one's actually a little bit wider footprint than the other one I have. The benefit of this is that it doesn't kill the bank. They're not extremely expensive. You can spend a lot of money on benches, and really, it's just unnecessary. Unless you're a full-time you know, fitness influencer or athlete or whatever, or you're just a bigger guy. You know, I'm not the biggest guy, I'm not very wide, so this one fits me just right. I actually like this a little bit better. It gives me a little more mobility. I've got a wide Rogue flat bench that I use for other stuff, but it's just a stationary bench. This one, I just need to do some adjustments as far as the tension on these bolts here so that this is a little more free flowing, but it's got a nice handle, can wheel it around, tells me all my degrees. I've always guessed anyway, but I like this position for like bicep curls. It helps for a nice deep bicep curl. The only other thing that I use the adjustable bench for is, and I don't even do this often because my shoulders are kind of whack, is just shoulder incline shoulder presses. But you know, there's really a lot of, you could put it on a little bit better. You could do some dumbbell rows. There's a lot of versatility. It's pretty comfortable. It's not terribly light. I've had lighter and more flimsy ones for sure. But it's not crazy heavy, so you can wheel it around, store it up wherever you need to store it. I would say overall, you know, if I had to put a 1 out of 10 rating on this, I would say this is about a 7. My other adjustable bench, I would put it about a 7 or 8 as well. But this one is actually more, it's less expensive, which is a positive thing. It'll suit your needs. It does what it needs to do. Like, you don't really need to spend a lot of money on a bench, unnecessary. Evolpow, they did a good job. I like the black, I like the red, the logo. So it depends on how you got your gym set up. I really don't focus a whole lot on that. I like things to be clean, nice and tidy, but I'm not really going for a certain look. So yeah, easy to put together. Good job, guys. Now I get to put together the all-in-one machine. That's going to take a little more than 15 minutes. I'm guessing 3 to 4 hours. So I'm probably going to do it over the course of the next couple days. I don't really have a lot of time today. I may dig into the boxes just to get an idea of what's going on with them. But yeah, I think this is decent. You know, it's not going to be, you know, you might have to reupholster it, you know, in 3 or 4 years or whatever. They may even have a kit you can do it. I mean, again, unless you're wanting to spend $300 or $400 on a bench, you know, you're not going to get any kind of different quality. It's just a matter of what kind of brand do you want and accessibility. These guys ship really fast, like literally within a couple days of the order, it was here, delivered to my garage. So, yep, onward to the Smith machine.